All right, everybody, this is Greg Poole of Bowjunky Media. We're here at the 2017 ASA in Paris, Texas. I'm joined by my esteemed colleague who is mildly irritated to be commentating with me today, and that's none other than Matthews Pro staffer Jesse Broadwater. How you doing, Jesse?
I'm doing good, Greg. How are you?
We're doing good. We're out here. Things are buckled down, strapped down, stapled down, so that the wind doesn't blow everything away. But we're preparing for the women's Open Pro shootdown. We have Kaylee Johnston and Emily McCarthy tied at a 403. And then we have Sharon Carpenter at a 390. Sarah Martin, rookie this year. This is her first year as a women's Open Pro. Made the shoot down with a 383, tied with Connie Calloway, longtime Matthews Pro staffer, also at a 383. So with this wind, I don't know, what do you think these gusts are right now, Jesse? About 15, 20 miles an hour?
Yeah, they got to be at least that. It's whipping through here pretty good. So the guys and gals holding the umbrellas are, that's all the protection from the wind that they get. So I'm sure they're going to try to shield the bow as much as they can, and so these guys can try to aim into 10s and 12s and whatever they got to aim at.
Absolutely. I'm a little bit potentially concerned about the guy holding the umbrella for Sharon Carpenter. He's holding it the opposite direction. So if the wind comes up and blows that thing sideways, it's going to actually get right at Sharon right there. Whereas the other umbrella holders have them turned the other way. But this should be interesting.
Right.
So in this kind of wind, Jesse, with these ladies, I'm going to assume that this is going to be either wait for a moment. One note, Jesse, is that the 1 minute rule here has been suspended, and they went to they invoked a 3 letdown rule.
Right. Yeah, and that's the right thing to do, because you can trying to aim at these targets is pretty rough in this wind.
Absolutely. Connie Calloway gets her arrow off first. Looks like
Emily McCarthy there just shot hers.
Everybody got them off. Okay, now it's just a matter of seeing what we got here. I believe Sarah Martin shot a miss on there. There's a little bit of confusion out there right now, as there's only 4 targets with arrows in them, and so Don is waiting for the clear, and he gets the all clear. So yeah, Sarah Martin's going to have a miss on the mule deer there.
Right. Yeah, I didn't see any arrow in that either. I was wondering where it was at.
All right, here we go. 5 for Kaylee Johnston. Not the start she wanted for sure.
So there's going to be a lead change.
So we got a 10 for Emily McCarthy. So Emily McCarthy is going to jump into the lead right off the bat, Jesse.
Yeah. That's good to see. I mean, it can change arrow to arrow here.
12 for Sharon Carpenter.
Yeah. Man, that's a good shot right there.
Sharon not holding anything back. Sarah with a blank. Connie Calloway on the javelina with a 10.
Yep.
All right, Jesse, here we go. This is arrow number 2 in the women's pro. We had a lead change there with Emily McCarthy shooting a 10 and Kaylee Johnston shooting a 5. So Emily McCarthy sitting in the lead by 2 right now.
Yeah, and here comes the wind
from Sarah Martin. Wind's kind of died down a little bit here, Jesse.
For the moment.
For the moment, exactly.
Sharon Carpenter there holding. Yep, she's down too.
Yep. Kaylee and Connie both let down. Sharon lets down.
Kaylee's just trying to wait it out.
Second let down for Sarah Martin. Sarah's probably feeling a little bit of nerves right now after that blank on the first target, her first arrow in the shoot-off, and her first shoot-off arrow, first shoot-off ever, she shoots a blank. That's probably got to be a little tough to deal with on the next arrow, Jesse.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. You know, now she just wants to try to do the best she can on the rest of them here, but it's tough out there. Shooting a 0 is not hard to do in these conditions.
Absolutely not. Looks like Connie Calloway's breaking some pretty good shots down there.
Yeah, the old veteran. She's been there quite a few times.
Yes, she has.
There's Emily. She just shot.
Yep, Emily's shaking her head out there. Can't see what her arrow is, but here we go. We're going to get Dawn down here to the javelina. Sarah with an 8. Sharon Carpenter on the deer.
Oh, and this is Sarah Martin's first shoot down. That's awesome. Good for her.
No upper called. 10.
I know that's gotta make it
10 for Sharon Carpenter. It's going to put her at a 4-12, excuse me. Trying to give her an extra 100 points there, Jesse.
She'd take it at this
Right?
point, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Upper 12 called on the Panther. And a 10 for Emily McCarthy. 423 for Emily. Kaylee Johnson, I don't know if she was going for a 14 on this or not. She has a perfect height for a 14, but it looks like she's a few inches to the right.
Yeah.
So 8 for Kaylee Johnson. 8 for Connie Calloway. So Emily McCarthy still holding on to the lead there, so things are getting a little bit interesting. Didn't really expect a lead change that quick, but things are getting exciting here heading into the third arrow. All right, Jesse, here we go. Third arrow, Women's Open Pro here at the ASA in Paris, Texas. Wind is definitely playing a factor here as we had a lead change right off the bat.
Yeah, for sure. Emily McCarthy there at full draw on the Havy here in the end.
Arrows are being shot.
Wind definitely affected Emily on that deer. Looks like she's pretty far left. We'll have to see.
Here we go. Sarah gets a 10.
Sarah Martin with a 10. 401 for Sarah Martin. Good for her.
So she learned from her mistake and is doing good. Yep.
8. Kaylee Johnson with an 8. It's going to put her at 424.
We have an 8. Kaylee has an 8. I'm wrong.
Emily on the deer looks like she's blown to the left. 5. 428, so things got a little tighter there, Jesse.
Yeah, I mean, really, these girls are shooting good in these conditions. I don't think I'd be able to shoot this good. 8 for Sharon on that one.
All right, Jesse, here we go. We're heading into our fourth arrow here in the Women's Open Pro at the ASA in Paris, Texas. Wind definitely playing a factor here. Emily McCarthy took the lead on the first arrow and holding on to it so far despite that 5. Connie Calloway doesn't seem to be having much of a problem getting shots off right now, that's for sure. She definitely has the experience here.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much just up, on, and gone. Let's try to get it off as quick as you can.
Looks like Emily McCarthy might have got blown to the left again here.
All right. So we're shooting upper 12 on the javelina. And they're going to call it an 8.
And an 8 for Emily. That she kind of got lucky there, Jesse. She got blown to the left pretty stout.
Yeah. Yeah, that could have very easily been a 5.
Kaylee Johnson with a 10. That puts her within 2 of the lead. So
Emily's
Not sure how aggressive you can get at this point, Jesse, but it just seems to me like just trying to keep them in the center 10 is going to make up ground in this kind of weather.
Yeah, for sure.
10
for
Connie
Connie,
Callaway.
so.
Connie's been steady. 10s and 8s, which in these conditions is not bad at all.
No,
Jesse.
not at all. I mean,
10 for Sarah. Good for her. Good comeback after that initial blank on the first target there, Jesse. 10 for Sharon. All right, so the lead's been closed down. Emily McCarthy still leading with a 436, with Kaylee Johnson only 2 points behind. So coming down into these last couple arrows, things are going to get even more exciting. All right, here we go, Jesse. 5th arrow, Women's Open Pro, the ASA in Paris, Texas. Emily McCarthy took the lead right off the bat and hasn't really looked back, although Kaylee Johnson, with Emily shooting a 5 and an 8, has closed the lead, has closed in within 2 of Emily.
yeah, it's close going into the last one here, but I think Emily's going to hang on to it here as she shoots that arrow at the links.
Been super impressed with Connie Callaway. She looks like she's, holding in this weather is one thing, but it looks like she's actually still executing a pretty good shot.
Oh, yeah. All these ladies look good.
All right, here we go.
Let's see what we got here.
Emily McCarthy first up on the links. 10 for Emily.
Good shot for Emily.
446, and she's going to keep the lead. Anyone within 10 points of her?
446 for Emily. She's not wanting to give up that lead, Jesse.
No way.
10 for Sharon.
440 for Sharon.
Yep. Sharon's not going away, that's for sure.
No.
She's won this tournament like 5 times, Jesse.
Yeah, she's been here quite a few times.
10 for Sarah.
It's a good comeback for Sarah.
Super impressed.
Yeah.
That's super impressed. After that 0, for her to come back like that is fantastic. Here we go with Connie Callaway. 8.
All right, David, so where are we at? What do we know?
Kaylee Johnson on the Javelina.
What do we know for sure here? Looks like for Kaylee, we'll see here what she has. Score.
Having a little problems with the cards down there. And a 10.
10.
444. So heading into the 6th and final arrow, we're going to have Emily McCarthy leading with 446, Kaylee Johnson with a 444, and Sharon Carpenter with a 440. All right, Jesse, here we go. 6th and final arrow in the Women's Open Pro at the ASA in Paris, Texas. We got Emily McCarthy took the lead on the first arrow of the day. Gave it back a little bit with a 5, but we have Emily McCarthy with a 446, Kaylee Johnson with a 444, and Sharon Carpenter with a 440. Sharon Carpenter sitting 6 points off the lead, but she's won this event 5 times, so she obviously has the experience to draw on here. They're shooting the whitetail deer there from a little bit closer, so gonna be interesting to see what happens here, Jesse.
Yeah, and the wind has not let up, so they moved him up a little bit closer, but it's still gonna be rough with the wind.
Also, Mike Terrell made an adjustment on the fly. He's now allowing 2 umbrellas for the shooters just because of the conditions here, so gonna be a little added help for the archers out there.
That's legit.
She's guaranteed a podium finish, so do you expect her to try to make a move here?
Not sure what the conditions are going to allow, but with 2 umbrellas, I wouldn't be surprised to see Sharon actually go for a 14 if her hold allows.
Yeah, I mean they are a little bit closer, so with 2 umbrellas, I'm gonna say she's gonna go for it.
What do you think the hold-off's going to be here? Maybe 4 or 5 inches.
Yeah, I'd say probably 4 inches, depending on her speed and arrow weight and everything.
Sharon holding for a good
She
bit.
looks pretty steady. Oh, man.
Looks like she went for the 14.
She did. That is close.
8
Ah, man.
for Sharon Carpenter. She went for it, though.
She did.
She wasn't scared, that's for sure. So Sharon will not claim her fifth Paris, Texas ASA championship. So she will not be able to complete her buckle belt.
Her buckle belt, yeah.
So Kaylee Johnson trailing here by 2. What's your strategy guess here, Jesse?
Well, I mean, if she shoots a 12, that's going to pretty much force Emily to go with the 12, and
yeah, well,
so I don't know. I mean, like I said, they got 2 umbrellas. They're moved up a little bit closer. I'm going to say she's going to go for a 12.
Well, if she gets after it too hard, she risks the chance of slipping from second to third. There's no doubt. Oh, she lets down.
Yeah.
So once again, folks, we have abandoned the 1 minute rule and we've went to the 3 letdown rule. Mike Tyrell, owner of the ASA, has also allowed 2 umbrellas per shooter. Kaylee can get her shot off quick, so if it gets where she thinks it needs to be, she can let her roll. All right, here we go. Kaylee on her second draw.
Uh-oh.
That might be a 12 right there.
Yeah, good shot from Kaylee.
Looking for a 12 from Kaylee Johnston.
There it is.
12 for Kaylee Johnston. So now Emily needs a 10 to tie, 12 to win.
Upper 12, 14, lower 12, 14 to win. A 10 to tie.
All right, here we go, Jesse. In these conditions right here, I think she calls upper 12 and plays it safe and see if she hangs the bottom of the 12. What do you think?
That'd be a good strategy. I mean, I think the way she's been shooting, I'm pretty sure she's going to drill it here, but either an upper or a lower. Oh, she just called upper.
Calling upper. Think she might have heard me.
Yeah, she. Good call.
Emily making a last-minute sight adjustment there. Obviously, folks, here in the ASA, once you set your sight and come to full draw, you're not allowed to let down and adjust. So that's in the unknown class, of course. So Emily making a last-second sight adjustment before coming to full draw. All right, here we go. 10 to tie, 12 to win.
Yep.
Kaylee Johnson's not able to look right now. She's actually looking down with her hand over her face. There she looks up. Emily lets down. I'm not sure who's more nervous up there, Emily or Kaylee.
Right.
Kaylee's right behind Emily, not able to. She actually had her hand over her face there. She's once again, Emily and Kaylee are besties. They're super good friends. They travel together, stay together sometimes, and so they're really rooting for each other here.
Yeah, it's good to see the camaraderie. I think Emily's just kind of trying to pick a spot to aim.
Kaylee went to pull up her binoculars and stopped, and now here she goes again.
Yeah, she's watching.
That's going to be low. Looks like Kaylee might have came back and taken this, huh? And there you have it with an 8 from Emily McCarthy. Looks like Kaylee Johnston is going to be your 2017 Paris, Texas ASA champion. All right, we're here with your 2017 Paris, Texas ASA champion. What a comeback was that?
Oh my gosh, it was so crazy. I'm still shaking from it.
I saw you back there when Emily was going for that last shot. You actually had your hand over your face there for a minute. So talk with us about that 12 on your last arrow there.
It just went off perfect. The wind it paused for a second. It just went off so perfect. It was by far the best shot I've made today.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.